stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please, none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this, don't talk about it. Really on the move, on the map, never slip. Keep your hands to your lips, don't talk about it. Real eyes, real lies all the time. Stand on it, if we said it, we don't walk around it. Loose lips, ain't ships, red cup, blue strips, new phone, who this? No, we don't allow it. Really on go, I don't know what's an off day. Now we on road, came from smoking in the hallway.
Hello. Here we are on this wonderful. It's cold. It's still cold in San Antonio. It's cold in Texas, but we are here.
20-something, 22 degrees here.
Oh, I don't think it's that. What is? Wait, hold on. What is? Oh, it's a 42 right now. No matter, it's still cold. But here we are on this wonderful cold Friday, coming to bring you an awesome show. I'm like super hyped right now. Like my day been like real interesting, but I'm super hyped right now. So of course, you got your girl TK, the Black Sheep, in the building, and we got DJ with us, ready to give y'all a show.
Absolutely. What's going on, everybody? Are we?
I don't know what.
Quick question: are we live on the Book of Faces?
Yes. Go you for Book of Faces.
Yeah.
I actually need to change it. No, it should be on.
Okay, it just popped up.
Okay, because I was going to say no, it should have been, because I was looking at the stuff over here. So yeah, it should have been. So
major delay. Gotcha.
Sometimes the Book of Faces be on there.
So you're right, man. Yeah, hey,
what's up?
I'm excited about this topic.
Man, I am so lit. Bruh. When I tell you this is, I'll say the situation that I had to deal with before this. Amen. For it being what it was. Amen.
Was it a situation?
You know what?
All right, look.
In my Robert Glasper sound, it was better than I imagined. Okay? I will say that. So I would say in that space, that was a breath of fresh air, weight lifted off my shoulders. Everybody in the good space. Here go Tardy for the party right now. He gonna say he was asleep. And why he looked like he had medical scrubs up and click back out, I ain't put him on till you come back to your show. So with that, and then getting on here, talking to our guest for the night, and realizing that I'm like one of her number one fans, like from TikTok, and I was like super duper excited, like I'm on a whole level.
So go ahead and do your thing. Go ahead and introduce her.
But I'm trying to wait for old man to get back in his seat, so I can bring him up before I bring the guest up, because he missed tardy for the party 20-some minutes. Hurry up, old man, and over there in the white tee, hurry up. And he moving just as slow. I know you see him moving slow, right? I know you see him.
I can't see him.
Oh, he moving slow. He putting on a pullover, act like he a 1-year-old and they never put his clothes on before. He moving real, like he moving that slow.
Wow, this guy
putting his hat on.
Put me a hat on. That's what I'm gonna do, bruh.
What's up? What's up?
Is he ignoring me?
No.
What up?
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah,
we saw you moving slow too.
No, you said you was on your way back, and I just said okay.
Bro, I didn't call you and everything for the APE and everything. Bro.
Oh, you must have said that when you was like literally walking in the door.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. No, you went over there and went to sleep.
Nah, actually, I was doing this.
A lot more would have been quicker.
Huh?
Oh, you was doing that. Get that off of here, violence. That's why. I thought that was a razor until I had to look again. You know what? Anyway, So we're gonna go ahead and bring our guest on for tonight's topic. Thank y'all for everybody in the comments that are present and here. Want to definitely keep y'all active because we're gonna have
hold on. We were live. That's cold-blooded.
Bruh, how you think you was talking?
That's cold-blooded.
I see you
ain't
wasn't
get the
paying
intro or
attention.
nothing.
You late.
Oh.
Let's keep it moving.
I called you before we started. Yeah, we're gonna leave it alone. Anyway, you want to do the introduction? Because I mean, technically, she is your
man.
guest.
This you. I'm just rolling with you.
Okay, I'm just asking. I was given the option because I know technically you brought the guest on.
I mean,
man, somebody say something. Shit.
You look here. Don't come to this party tardy and want to direct traffic.
Y'all sitting there? No, you do it. No,
Fire Marshal Bill. It's out of respect and love. Hush. Right. I'm about to mute your mic. Hush. So, all right. So tonight's guest that we have on our guest co-host tonight, because we want to have some balance with this topic, has a major following on TikTok. I've been following her for about 3-4 years, man. Awesome person, great vibe, spiritual. She can tell you. She makes the jewelry and the stuff that you need. So we're going to make sure y'all get that contact so y'all can connect and get what you need on that vibe or whatever. Shoot, I need to actually have a little conversation with it too. This my man say. This like my favorite celebrity, like one of my favorite celebrities on TikTok. So I'm super duper excited tonight to have just the vibe with us. Hey, Jess.
You made me nervous. Don't do that. I'm not a celebrity yet. I'm working on. I'm building myself to that status, but I am not there yet.
Hey, look here. What we got to do? Speaking into existence.
Mm-hmm. Amen. Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah. Because I've seen your following. I done been on your lives and stuff, so I done seen your following. So we gonna speak that. Yeah, definitely speak that. Absolutely. So we hyped up. We hyped up about it, definitely. So of course you didn't get
What's
to meet
up, Jess? Jess the vibe.
DJ, thank you for having me. Thank you, King. Thank you so much for having me. Miss TK, thank you so much for having me.
Definitely.
This is DA. This is DA.
Yeah, we didn't. Somebody was tardy, so we didn't get to introduce.
Y'all still gonna bring that up? God, dog.
I haven't sat on that at all. And so
no, I ain't talking about you.
I'm a non-biased party, and
yeah, but I am. I'm gonna go there. So getting into it.
Yeah, my shit. Why y'all gonna go ahead?
He playing with my emotions tonight.
Backdrop.
Girl, you good. You were good. You were good. So having the conversation. So I guess we're gonna start with DJ because somebody ain't doing what he need to do tonight. So DJ, how was your week this week, man?
My week cold.
Yeah,
it was cold. I ain't got no complaints about nothing. It's behind me now, so I'm focusing on moving forward. I'm enjoy these couple of days this weekend. Try to stay warm and get ready for next week. That's it.
Okay. Okay. All right. Jess, how was your week going this week?
It was very slow. It was a very slow moving week. I got a lot of rest. I got a lot of mental preparation for what's to come after this energy passes, but it was a very slow paced week. Got a lot of refocusing. That's what I'll say, refocusing.
Every time I reached out to you, I was waking you up from the nap. So yeah.
Literally. My sleep.
You sleep again?
My sleep pattern is really odd. I sleep in like 3-hour increments every couple of hours. Every 8 hours, I crash for 3 and then I'm back up. It's really bad. It's really bad.
Okay.
Understood. Definitely
my
understood.
Brother DA, how was your week?
You to get over that?
My week was a week. Like, it's transitioning. Ain't no joke. Like, going from doing something for 20-something years to Hey, thanks for your service. You about to be homeless. You about to be not homeless. You about to be jobless. Yeah. It's. But outside of that, I mean, I got some. I can't complain because I do got some hits. Like I got a couple job offers. But yeah. But so all in all, it was fast paced. I sent y'all the pictures. We got like a foot and a half of snow.
Okay.
Where are you?
I'm in VA right now.
Oh yeah, I'm in Wisconsin. We got 11 inches this week.
Oh, so y'all got that real snow. You got that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's under.
you got that snow that make you want to cut somebody out. Like, God damn.
Our polar vortex, Monday and Tuesday, it was -12 with a wind chill of -30. So,
Hey, so check this out. You know she's serious about snow when she used the proper term. She said the polar vortex.
I want to emphasize. Listen,
I was like, I don't even know what a polar vortex is, but it sounds cold.
Yeah,
real
that's
cold.
how you know they get snow. Like,
yeah.
So wait, you said 11 inches. That. Oh, y'all still going to school? School's still open. Everything's
and that's the thing. We were shut down from Thursday till this Wednesday. They finally let the kids go back to school on Thursday. So it was freezing outside, and even after the snow stopped, they couldn't let the kids go outside. So it was bad.
Oh, that's why, because of the wind chill. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say 11 inches. Y'all probably out there running miles in that, running a marathon in 11 inches. That's it.
Yeah, we got it cleaned up. We're used to this. We're used to it up these ways. Don't worry about us.
Okay, how was your week?
They done shut down DC.
I'm gonna definitely say it was definitely cold, colder than it needed to be. Hey, Hope, we actually just started, baby girl. We was late today. So this week the cold was on a totally different level for me this week. I was like, it was a couple times I was about to hit that call in because it was just too damn cold to be outside. Like we hit like 15 the other day, and I was like, so but no, it was cold, but it's been a week of, I could say, of some progression in some craziest ways. The way the universe is aligning this week is tripping me the hell out. But I'm getting some stuff off my list, having some damn show hard conversations, and I'm moving and grooving at this point. I'm just trying to get in where I fit in.
Absolutely. Well,
yeah.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Obviously. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
You're just about to hit that peak.
Well, I'm gonna need it to come on. I'm gonna show need it to.
Look, man, so tell us about this topic you got. What's the inspiration?
Tonight's topic. Lick back. Are you getting yours? So, as discussed, D.A., what do you think this topic is about?
Don't ask me. You better go to somebody else.
No, come on. I want everybody else.
Not today.
Come on. Yep. Come on. What do you think lick back means to you?
All right, I'm gonna keep it PG.
This guy.
I'm gonna keep it PG.
You have to say that.
Getting revenge. Getting your they hits. Yeah, getting your revenge. Yeah, that's it, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. You went and did some research because that show the hell ain't what you said earlier.
Nah, I told you. Hey. That's why I asked the question in the group. Like, which way we going? We going left or right? We
because it's different. It's back. I mean, it's after. I'll say it's a common way. It's a common meaning, but there's different ways to get it.
Ain't no common meaning.
It's a different way to get it.
We could be talking about congolingus and fellatio. So, hey, that's why I had to ask. That's why I had to ask the question.
Yeah, everybody got that look.
And we all
yeah. Yeah, so everybody got to look like who. So of
So that's
course,
why I had to ask a question. Don't get mad at me. Shit.
I ain't getting mad at you. We
Okay.
rolling.
All right. All right.
So of course, in this space of lick back, back in the day when you were growing up, because most of us is up in a little bit up in age. Your mom always said if somebody hit you, you hit their ass back. You get your lick back. And if you didn't, and they find out that you didn't, they finna go take you to the person's house so you can get your damn lick back. And then you're gonna go home and get your ass whooped because you didn't get your lick in the first place. So that's how I grew up. So in that space, a lot of things are coming up in life where if somebody do something to you, you get their ass, you either do the same thing to them or you take it up 10 notches and get their ass back. So tonight's question for the ones in the comments is which way I want to go with this. If your significant other cheats on you, are you getting your lick back? Meaning, are you going to go cheat on their ass because they cheated on you?
Who you asking?
I said this is for comments because I want the people in the comments, but I am finna ask y'all too. So I hope y'all ready because y'all know what it's about to be.
Now, is this specific to cheating, or is this just if your significant other does anything?
Yeah. See.
Then are you able to reciprocate that? Because I caught you in the lie. Now I didn't tell you I caught you in the lie, but I caught that lie. So now we lying. Are we lying now? Are we lying now?
Yeah, me and Jess caught that. I was like, okay, we going the same route.
Okay.
Hey, like I said, there's so many different ways. It might be revenge or do what you do or whatever else, but there's so many different things that happens to.
Let me answer
like,
first.
all right.
Yeah,
all right, go ahead. Go ahead.
So this is my thing. In the aspect of anything other than cheating, right? The way I'm going to get my lick back is I'm going to be really, really nice. So they can be on their toes and apprehensive, not knowing what's going on. I'm going to be so nice that it's going to
make a water sign. Look, are you a water sign?
It's going to make her nervous. She ain't going to know what
that
to
is emotional manipulation.
Hey,
I am teaching people that, and I don't mean it in like you're a manipulator, but when instead of speaking something clearly, instead of directly communicating something, you start a series of actions that inflict a series of responses from somebody to make them feel whatever you're feeling.
I know this.
That is emotional manipulation. No, you know this, but people may not recognize that this is something that they do. Instead of communicating the way that they're feeling, they will do things to make someone feel the way that they want them to feel, so that now you can see why I'm feel, instead of saying, hey, this is how you made me feel. This is how I'm feeling. And I think that people don't realize how much we make other people feel, away. And then we wonder why they're feeling away. And it's like,
can I finish telling my story?
Sorry. Go ahead.
Can I finish telling my story? I'm just saying, I understand what you're saying.
I know what you're doing.
There's some parts of me that's still been tweaked.
Yeah.
And I'm a communicator. I am a big communicator. Anybody that knows me will tell you I talk, I express myself. I'm going to tell you how I feel. I'm going to lay the foundation. But in a situation like that, to where we shouldn't even be in that situation through communication, my response is going to be, go ahead and be nasty, nice, kill them with kindness, just for a little while. Just a little while. With the exception of cheating, of course, or something like that. Something major.
So what you're saying is if your significant other cheats on you, you're not cheating back?
No. We ain't gonna be my significant other no more.
Oh, so you gonna cut that shit off just like
Yeah.
But like just said though, that's like I agree with everything she said except for the part that people don't know. People know they because they do it, and when they do it, the first thing come out their mouth is now you see how I feel. So they know exactly what they're doing. They trying to get you to understand how you made them feel versus just coming out and be like, look, this is how I was feeling when you did XYZ.
no, because in that response, you can tell a motherfucker, and yeah, I'm cussing. You can tell a motherfucker all day, hey, you made me feel like this, or I didn't like when you did this and this, and they don't get it. So sometimes you got to give somebody a taste of their own goddamn medicine for them to boop boop for it to register and say, hey, now you know how I feel when I try to
But
communicate with you, because you got to know there's people you can try and communicate with all day that don't get it because it don't click, or they feel like, well, it's normal for me, so you should be all right with it because it's normal, it's something normal to them that they did. And no matter how much you express yourself, well, okay, I don't like when you do this, or I didn't like how you talk to me in this tone or this way. And then when you flip it and talk to them in that tone, then they, oh, you hurt my feelings. Wait a minute,
Hey,
but when I
TK,
talk to you,
it's tearing Jess up. Go ahead, Jess. It's on you, tough. Go on and say what you got to say.
Oh no, I'm patient. I am very patient.
facts.
Yeah.
When I wrote my notes to on how to handle this topic, I put two things down, and DJ and then TK's explanations are exactly what the notes were. So TK, your idea of getting your lick back lives in the realm of self-gratification, where DJ's idea of getting his lick back lives in the realm of self-defense. I will only offend if I'm being offended and it has to be justified, or I need you to see, and I need the gratification of witnessing you get back what you know. And there's a perspective, a different shift of perspective. The one that wants to see it is the person that will be satisfied in knowing that this person now feels how I feel, versus D, where it's like, this person is gonna feel it because they caused it. That's how they're gonna feel it, because they deserve it, not because I need to see it. Oh no, they're gonna feel it because they deserve it. It is the defense that comes from the natural action, And so y'all opposing aspects are exactly what my notes were, and so I kind of love that.
that's why
But the thing about it is, though, and
but I've been in situations where that person that I was dealing with didn't see or understand. And like
and that's what I was about to say.
I did a poll in a couple of groups about this topic, and the answers was bizarre as hell. I'll go over a few of them later, but yeah, there we go.
So,
but I don't.
When a person don't validate your feelings, though,
there we go.
And that's my issue, because it don't matter who I'm talking to. I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that you feel like your feelings are valid, because they are, for whatever reason. So, but when that's not the reciprocation, then that's when it gets tense, stressed. What's up, bro?
But who is it for? Like,
it's for the relationship.
No, but I'm asking because you said you got to trying to make sure feelings are validated. Is it for you or is it for them? Because
it's for the relationship.
But no, again, is it for you or for them? The relationship is not a personal. The relationship is a situation with two
Why
people.
do you feel like that? That is a situation.
Because the reason what I'm getting at really is how are we going to force somebody to validate how we're feeling?
Right.
I'm not going to force nobody. I'm sorry, just go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. This is your
time. No. Go ahead. I want to hear this breakdown real quick.
The validation is like the base premise of everything. my feelings are valid and your feelings are valid, even if they don't agree. The validation isn't that they align with each other. The validation is that I know strongly how I feel and you know strongly how you feel. And so your feelings are valid, my feelings are valid. Now what we need to do is come to a common ground before we keep hitting each other with the way that we feel. You know, just because we have opposing opinions don't mean that we become opponents, you know. And I feel like if we look at my feelings have to be valid, so yours is wrong, it makes you now on opposing sides when both our feelings are valid. We both need to figure out how, you know.
That's what I was getting at. That's exactly what I was getting at. It's like both of your feelings are valid. So
now when it comes to the self-gratification, it ain't for me to validate how you're feeling about whatever happened between them.
Okay.
If you got your feelings hurt, if you feel like I hurt your feelings and you need to see that I need you to understand how you made me feel. You have this in your head that is an egotistical based, you know, mentality. I need you to know how you made me feel instead of understanding that the laws of the universe are going to show this person. Especially if you aren't deserving of what they did, the universe gonna show them. And if you need to see, that is your ego wanting self-gratification. You don't need to see the universe whoop somebody's ass to know that the universe is dog walking their ass on behalf of you.
Yeah, not.
I just want to hold the leash.
No, I'm glad.
Exactly.
I'm glad she said that. So everybody out there, I don't care in radio land, TV land, podcast land. I ain't gonna say everybody. The individuals out there who have that thought process, y'all heard what she said. It's not for you to see what's going on.
Right.
There's a lot of people, but people want to see that. People want to see, oh, you hurt me, so I want to watch you suffer. Now that's what it goes back to. What I'm glad you here, yeah, because a lot of shit I want to say, you saying I ain't got.
Now, in the duality of that, vengeance is fair. Vengeance is fair. It is honored by the gods. Vengeance is fair. It is honored by nature. Vengeance is fair. Now, it is in your needing to inflict that vengeance. That is where people. That is where people insert themselves. I need to see it. The vengeance is mine. Vengeance is not yours. It is who? Vengeance is the Lord's. Okay. That's gratification and all of this.
That's what I was just about to say. Now, I'm a firm believer that if we insert ourselves in that position where we expect the universe, God, our creator, our source, then our creator is going to take its hands off of it. I don't believe that people are going to get that whooping twice. So I feel like I don't think I can do it better than. So in those situations,
when you think about getting your lick back, because some people will say, that man, he broke my heart. I pray, God, that every woman he talked to after this, I pray that they'll never smile again. That's God, baby, too. Let's be clear. That's God's child, too. And if you think that God is going to smite them on behalf of you as if you are above them, you are wrong. All that you will be tried against is the actions. It's just the actions. What did they do? But baby, if you think that God gets to come and hit them because they hit you as if you've never hit somebody, and that's what I like. That's what I wanted to speak to the most in this. There is a cosmic womb, this cosmic web of energy that lives in interaction, a series of actions and reactions that overlap and intertwine amongst each other. Somebody hitting you may be a reaction to something that is going on in their world that has nothing to do with you. You just may be on the receiving end of this. And it's just an action that has to happen in order for another series of actions to happen after. That may not have anything to do with you. This could be, this person has to hit you in order for them to lose you, in order for them to learn this lesson about, and now you've taken this thing personal, and now you smacking them because they smacked you, and now y'all just smacking each other back and forth, not recognizing that there is a grand scheme of things that is happening so much, is happening so much more beyond what you feel is happening to you. But we're ego-based people, and so we feel like everything revolves around us. So when somebody hits me, it must be a direct attack to me, and they must have been felt this way, and they must have been had it out for me, and they'll do it again, and I can't trust them. I can't trust their family.
Yep.
It's a complex that we as people have, and so we naturally are looking for who's hitting us, who's shooting at us, when naturally there is a grander scheme. Just like when we hit somebody and we didn't try to, baby, you were standing on the side of me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. You're standing on the side of me, and recognizing that sometimes these getting our lick backs is where we make things personal, where they don't even have to be. It's just an action that has to happen, and the next action after that is up to you. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question. Wait,
hold on, because the first question ain't been answered all the way around. So after we had this intent of conversation on things, so sir, what's your answer, DA?
What the fuck? What answer?
Are you getting your lick back?
Yeah, if your significant other cheats, if your significant other cheats on you, you find out, are you getting your lick back?
So y'all know how I am.
Here we go.
Y'all know how I am. I don't waste energy on shit like that. Like, that's wasted energy. When I was younger, when I felt like I had a whole bunch of time left on this earth, I'd be trying to get my lick back. Nah, bitch, I ain't got that much time on this earth. Time is precious. Like, hey, that's what you want to do? Go ahead, enjoy yourself, enjoy your life, do your thing. I'm finna try to sit here and enjoy the last 30, 40 years I got on this earth. Like, I'm not.
Let me ask you this question though.
Yeah.
So in that situation, right? And so let's say cheating, but you don't necessarily want to leave the relationship, right? And I'm just
see, no, stop, pause. You don't want to leave it, but they already left.
Well, not necessarily.
Ooh, shit.
Well, I think there's a difference between physically and emotionally.
No, emotionally is worse.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying.
Physical is just a.
Can I finish saying what I was saying or no?
No, because you always start with me and
no.
Go back and forth.
So what I was gonna say. So as opposed to getting the lick back, I feel like she should give me a hall pass.
Oh, you trying to go to what? Stop. Look at her.
That's the same. That's the whole thing getting your lick back. You're just getting permission to get your lick. Hey, can I hit you back?
Yeah,
that's just getting permission. You're still saying that getting your lick back is what you want to do. I want my lick back. I just want you to know. And I want you to know that I'm fit to get my lick back, and I want you to not trip when I get my lick back because you deserve it. It's self-defense. I'm just defending myself. You hit me first on that. Do you see this? That's what I'm saying. The difference in perspectives is amazing.
I gotta play devil's advocate though. I gotta do it. I gotta throw it out there.
Two devil's advocates that are both Libras on the same day. That don't align.
Don't give me that hall pass, little mama. I'll be back in a minute.
No, you won't. That's a lie. That's a lie.
But in that same regard, if you want a hall pass, a part of you wants your lick. I ain't even gonna say your lick back. A part of you wants to go do whatever they just did, which means that you're in this energy of matching energy. So it isn't necessarily what you feel you deserve or what you want. I'm just gonna match whatever it is that I'm getting. It ain't even if we happy in this relationship, because you said sometimes you want to be there, but you're not. Now y'all are settling. Now y'all are accepting kind of whatever, and y'all aren't operating at y'all full potential to maximize what this connection could be. Y'all are just kind of moving at this back and forth, kind of. You get what I'm saying? So neither one.
She's not gonna let us breathe at all, y'all.
Into what it is.
You're on our toes. I agree. Okay, I like that. So.
And when you find yourself in a situation like that, D, you have to make that head over heart decision, because if you have done something that I know directly violates what like he said, it's a no-go. I'm out. If this is what you want to do, and even if I don't want to leave this relationship, I love you, but something in you has already checked out. You've already stepped out. I have to make a head over heart decision. I got to go. So if the question came to me, no. Oh, hell no. I ain't got to cheat on you, baby. I'm out. And I have learned that my lick back is the way that people realize what they've had when I'm gone. That's my gratification. I can sit back, and when these people randomly pop into my mind, I'm like, oh, they missing me. Oh, they missing me. They wish they could call. That is my biggest lick back. The fact that you never have access to me again. If you hit me and I ever have to even think to get my lick back, baby, you're gonna regret that. You're gonna miss me. I guarantee, because it's gonna be a peaceful pardon to where you know that. Oh gosh. She didn't even stomp, clap. She didn't disrespect me on her way out. She did not deserve that. And you're going to live with that on your conscience. And that is my biggest lick back. Oh, it works so good. I got so many people right now twitching, watching me on TikTok and can't be a part of my life because hell no. Lick back. The lick is back, baby. And that to me is my gratification. I don't gotta see God dog walk you. Every time you pop into my head, when I know that you ain't got no access to me, I know that you want access to me, baby. God is walking you. God is walking you.
You all on my toes. You all on my toes.
Just sound like an R&B song.
You sound really?
Sound like an R&B song. Yeah. All right. Well, go ahead, though. Go ahead.
Hey, I definitely love it, because I ain't gonna lie, like you said, a lot of times we be in a space of, hey, when that karma gonna kick in? Because like you said, we ain't seeing it, but it's happening. But we ain't seeing it. But I ain't gonna lie, in some spaces, I at least want to hold the leash while they getting the dog up. I ain't even gotta see it. I just want to hold the leash.
But again, why?
Like Ray.
Well, I guess I'm
weird. I said in certain situations, but
I know that's what I said. Let me stop.
Actually cheating on a lick back, that's just really not my nature. I've been cheated on, and I'm not a fan of being cheated on or cheating on anybody. I just rather chunk the deuce and be like, shit, I'm out. Because I'm like with Jess, my absence is going to show more than anything, because I'm a guarantee you gonna miss my ass. It's gonna be some things. I don't care if it's a meal, my laugh, me just being in your space. You're going to fucking miss me in some aspect, because I guarantee you I done gave you something that nobody else that you have been in a relationship with has not given you. So you're gonna miss something. I don't care if you miss me rolling over in the morning, yawning, stretching, or whatever. You're gonna miss my ass. It's gonna be something that you miss.
So let me ask you this question.
What's up?
Well, there's another way of getting licked back, right? And this is not personal to me, but I have seen it. People staying in a relationship to intentionally make the other person's life miserable. Not necessarily cheating.
Oh, I seen that too. I see that mostly on TV shows, but
means to control.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
I feel like damn. In a situation like that is somebody that has lost their power to this connection, and whatever they felt, whatever happened, when that person left or when that person cheated or whatever they did, that person felt very powerless in the situation. And once that person, whoever the offender was, came back to be forgiven, this was that person's opportunity to not only take that power but maintain it. Now I'm going to control the narrative moving forward. You'll never make me feel like this again. You'll never make me feel weak. You'll never take my power. You'll never keep me vulnerable and open, and I feel like it's a very diminished mentality. And it shows people's weakness, actually, when they now have these reins of control. You can't wear this, you can't go nowhere, you can't do this, now they stop talking nice. And I feel like I said, that's when you leave, that your power is still being taken to the connection, because this is how you have to, this is the connection that you succumb to now. So there is no love, there is no happy, there is no safe, this is what we are now, because you've taken my power, you've taken my ability to be vulnerable, and so, yeah.
Is it, or is it just like you said earlier, just emotional manipulation?
It could be either or.
So let's talk about the person that chooses to stay and accept it, as opposed to the person that's doing it.
Wanting to be forgiven, feeling guilt and feeling shame over their actions. So allowing the power to be taken back, because they're relinquishing it. I'm giving you this power back. I want you to forgive me. I am sorry. And so they give this person that level of control because they want to be forgiven for whatever they did. while the other person, knowing that, takes advantage of the fact that this person wants to be forgiven, and so they pull these reins tighter, you know.
Yes. Yeah. And you know I'm asking these questions intentionally, right?
Can I get down to a piece of? I'm sorry, because I hope that I y'all know, if well, y'all two know, DA may not know, but I'm very long-winded and it's very channeled. So I try to pace myself, but sometimes it literally just flows out. It's like a channeled thing. So I apologize if I'm over talking.
Girl, you good. Look here.
Not at all.
If you've ever gone back and looked at some of our videos when the Baptist preacher gets started and he just be going on and can talk and talk and talk and nobody else get no words in, and see they both got that look on their face because they don't know which one I'm talking about right
Are you throwing the jab?
Huh?
Are you throwing the jab?
No.
Are you throwing a jab? Was that a shot?
Cause see, basically that sounded like a jab because you were a Baptist preacher. Still, well, technically you still are, but you know that one over there get to talking when he talking about something real passionate and he get long-winded like a Baptist preacher and where everybody's sitting there and can't get no word in. So hey, two Libras, same day. What can I say?
I feel like these psychology, and I'm not a psychologist, but I feel like the psychology behind why people feel the need to see that karma and to, you know, get that gratification. I want to witness it is feelings. When we have feelings that we don't, no matter what feelings we have, we share them. Feelings are something that are very overwhelming to the human body, especially when we don't know how to communicate them or process them. And so in any feeling that we get, we must share it. So when we get good news, we got to tell somebody. When we get, you know, approval for something, we got to tell somebody. When we are bored, we have to tell somebody. We have to share our feelings. But when there are low feelings, sad, overwhelming, hurt, pain, those are feelings we don't even want to have at all. And so we will hold it in until we have somebody to give it to. I don't want to feel this. I need somebody else to feel what I am feeling. I don't want this.
What's the danger of not acknowledging those things?
You'll see people where when they're having a bad day, they don't tell you what their bad day is, but they snapping at you, and that is energetically passing that bad day to anybody else that will take it, because I don't want to feel this anymore. And what we do when it's time for us to get our lick back, when we have been hurt, you must feel this. You must feel what I feel. I need somebody else to feel this feeling. Why do I have to sit and feel this alone? Why is this me? And we naturally push it out. That's just a thing that people do. We push it outwardly, and whoever can catch it, whoever can hold it, is going to receive it, so mama can contain it. So when I call mama, she gonna help me feel better. And sister can contain it. So when I talk to her, she gonna be like, fuck that nigga. And then, and you know, and he can contain it because he inflicted it. So I'm finna call this motherfucker, and who the fuck is you talking? You know, whoever I can get to feel this, I gotta get it out. I have to get this energy out. And that is actually where the idea of the gratification comes from. The gratification isn't really in seeing it happen. It's in the fact that I don't have to carry this burden alone. I don't have to bear this by myself. There's somebody else. It's even if it's only the person that made me feel this way. Somebody else feels what I am feeling. But the thing is, those feelings are yours. They belong to you. And no matter who inflicted them, they are yours to process and yours to deal with. So the idea of you projecting your feelings onto everybody else disregards what they are feeling, disregards where their energy is headed. It interrupts everybody else's frequency to make yours the most important frequency. And that is not fair. You must feel how you feel and process your own feelings.
And that's the danger of not acknowledging certain feelings.
Amen.
And in psychology, that's called transference. When you transference
of negative energy.
Yeah, you basically transferring your energy, whether negative or positive, to the next person to get it.
And we don't realize how we do it, like naturally, subconsciously. Every piece of information we get, we share. We are transferring everything that we get, but we don't recognize that sometimes we are projected. It's just because you don't want to feel it. You don't want to feel what you're feeling right now, so you're going to give it to whoever can receive it. Whoever's open, whoever's near you, whoever can take this energy from you, they're gonna get it.
Projectile vomiting.
But sometimes it's just fun to get your lick back. I know what you're saying is 100% correct, but sometimes
pick and choose your battles.
Right.
Amen. Pick and choose.
Sometimes I just want to take this finger and just put it in the head, and that's my lick back.
You're on the look.
Every action has a reaction. So now you just doing that. Whatever they do in return, pick and choose.
I'm ready.
Hey,
stay ready to keep from getting ready.
Question I was gonna ask: like, when we get our lick back on that individual, does that cause another chain of events when it comes to us?
And you would think, and see that goes back to that same logic too, where you feel like if as long as somebody else feels how you feel, I'm even, and it ain't. You're not made square because you've projected your feelings onto somebody. No, you just made somebody feel away. Now you got to deal with whatever that consequence. There's an action, and that's why I say it ends up being this y'all smacking each other back and forth instead of it. You hit them, they hit you. There was 2 hits. 1 + 1 has never equaled 2. 1 starts 2, which starts 3, which starts 4, which starts 5. There's an initiation that is happening, but they are not adding 2. They are simply stepping one over the other. They are overlapping, intertwining, but they are not adding 2. And so we think that, oh, I hit you, you hit me, we eat. No, baby. There's a chain of events, and it is up to me to stop it. So me choosing to hit you, my choice initially, is either going to stop this chain of events or it is going to continue this chain of events. That is what the lick back really is. Do I want whatever somebody just did to me to be a series of events that are going to happen back and forth because I'm about to interact with this? I'm about to exchange this energy.
Yep.
Am I about to allow this series of events to happen, or do I cut this chain of events, remove this whole series from my life and do something different? That is our choice. And when we get our lick back, we choose the chain of events because it's fun. At least I got something to do. I got something to do tomorrow. I
make it feel a little better. Might make it feel a little warm on the side.
Self-gratification.
You know, I talk about spirituality, and I'm really big on healing and resilience and us bouncing back to our original forms. But a lot of that requires accountability and then holding ourselves to a better standard. If we can all sit right here and say that we understand what all of this is, but still can consciously choose to get our lick back, we are choosing to engage in low vibrational activities. We are choosing to create cycles because this is what we want to do. But we are also praying for peace. We are also manifesting abundance. We're getting out of karmic cycle. We are very much everything that we say we want when we consciously choose these actions. It is very hard to be the bigger person, but it is very necessary for change. I'm sick of getting in spaces where we can acknowledge the problem, but there is no follow through in correcting it. We can all sit here and say that getting your lick back is really a self-serving energy, and that the ultimate gratification comes through a higher source. It will happen, and if you are so attached to this event that you care to be acknowledged, God gonna let you know. Hey, I'm whooping their ass right now. You don't have to talk to them. God will show you that I'm whooping their ass on your behalf if you needed to know. You know, but it's your need to know that makes it hard for you to ever move past that situation. And we got to start being better if we want to heal, if we want to activate our consciousness, if we want to activate our gifts, if we want to be these beings that we say we are. It's time for us to stop talking if we ain't walking. You know, get your lick back if you feel like you need to, but understand where that is putting you. So stop claiming that you want this healing. Stop claiming that you're, because it's time to start holding you accountable to your actions. Fuck the talk. We can all say whatever we want on podcasts and TikTok because this is only what I'm showing you. This is not who I'm being. It is the course of action that show us what you are,
Come on.
Ooh,
and
man.
so I feel like we just got to hold and not hold ourselves, because we can hold ourselves accountable. It's our community. It's what we think we are building. Hold your community accountable. If you see this man cheating, hold them accountable. We will allow these things to happen and not say nothing. And then once you see these series of events happening afterwards, you know, you're just as guilty. Why did you not tell that man, hey, sir, we see you lying to everybody that's watching you. Now, I don't know if you see, I see you lying to everybody around you. I need you to know that I'm not okay with that. And just you holding that one person accountable could be enough to change his, you know, to change his entire trajectory. Nobody has held this person accountable for whatever it is that they are doing. And so their action is never changed.
Come on now. I swear.
Look here.
I swear.
I tell you, I laughed because me and D had a conversation, and I told him, I said, well, if I was the person that I used to be, or if I wasn't on this healing journey, I'd have a lot of bodies, because that's the core of my journey. Hey, I could send a subliminal, and I wouldn't have to say no words. My silence itself is killer enough by itself. So I like, people don't really understand when you're not in that place and you start you don't operate the way that you used to operate. It's a whole different thing, and you don't trip over the stuff like you used to. It's a whole different vibe, and it messes people up when you don't operate the way that you used to operate either. So I'm like, yeah, I could have. It's a few instances lately that I feel like I've been tested, and the way that I typically would have showed my ass, I ain't showed my ass. So I was gonna show my whole ass.
Yeah. And I think it's an amazing thing when you have someone to hold you accountable as well. Like she was speaking of, having someone to be honest with you. Like me, if you see me slipping or slacking in some sort of way, and you call yourself my friend or whatever, then call me on it. Because, you know, yeah. What's up, dear?
We say this shit all the time. We say it all the time.
And when you say we,
I'm just saying, like, just in general.
Mm-hmm.
But how often do we really do that? Like, for real? Like, and I'm saying an example is you doing something messed up. Your friend call you on it. You get pissed off and don't talk to that individual for 4 or 5 years.
Woo, hold on, partner. Time out. Because that's not everybody's situation.
No, I promise you.
No, I'm going with it. I'm going with you with it, and I'm saying
I can't relate to that,
everybody's situation. But I'm agreeing with you because I've been on both sides of that coin. I've been on the side of the coin where I've been that friend to say, hey, you know, this this ain't what it should be. Hey, maybe you need to handle this something different. And a person did cut me off and stop talking to me.
Yeah,
for a good
that's what I'm saying. And the reason why I'm saying that because she dropped the word community, and I've been saying that for years, like years. A lot of the shit that happens in our community, if a motherfucker would stop just snitches get stitches, and be like, yo, hey, nah, don't do that shit around here. Go somewhere else with that. 99, I ain't gonna say 99, 80% of the shit that happens in our community would not exist.
I mean, but think about it is, so most of the time, if the person is doing something they ain't got no business doing, they're not gonna let their friends know. Right?
Bullshit.
They're not gonna let their friends know, and if their friends find out, it's gonna be through happenstance. It's not gonna be intentional. So. And I can only speak for myself and the people that I associate with, right? Yeah, there's been times where I didn't like being called on it, but however, I'm not gonna be mad at my friend because I'm messing up or I'm effing up. That just don't make no sense to me. And I can only speak for me and the people that I rock with on that level. Go ahead, man.
Can I offer two different perspectives? The first one is, imagine if you never shared your business with anybody, not even your friends, then you didn't have to explain anything to anybody. We have this innate, and we have this need to share all of our actions, all of our everything that we feel we need to share with somebody. And so then we now give them the opportunities to judge us. We give them the opportunities to hold us accountable or to not hold us accountable. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we share because we want them to just be an ear, and sometimes we share because we want to be corrected subconsciously. We want somebody to tell us that the shit that we doing is wrong, you know. And so whatever reason we are sharing, if you don't want people to be able to interject or hold you accountable, don't share. Hold yourself accountable. Keep everything to yourself, and then measure your own internal growth by keeping it internal. You know your actions, and if you don't share them with anybody, then you don't have to cross-reference them with anybody. Point blank, period. But when it comes to the people around you holding you accountable, naturally, we open up to who we want to open up to. There are some people that we can be completely transparent with, and there are some people that they believe we are being completely transparent with them, but we are only giving them the pieces of us that we want them to see. The fact that we don't have those people that we can be 100% vulnerable with and bear it all is why we don't have those accountability partners. The person that you can bear it all to is gonna be like, oh hell no, you know you couldn't have. And
Right.
but we also can honor that word without feeling the attack. You know, and so because we are secretive people, we are shameful people, and we hold guilt within ourselves for some of our actions, we reserve some of those pieces only for ourselves. And when it comes time for somebody to be accountable, I mean, to hold us accountable, they can't, because we ain't shared all of our pieces of them, you know, ourselves with them.
I'm guilty of being that guy in the past. I'll give you just enough so you're okay, but not enough to where I'm putting you in a position.
But that creates narrative.
That
is something that we do. We create a narrative, give people enough to have this idea of us without formulating a full opinion of us.
Right.
That's a safety blanket. That's a safety blanket. Like, I'm gonna show you what I think you should see.
What I feel like you can accept.
Yeah, I'm not gonna show you the boogeyman.
Not the boogeyman.
People don't want to see that part.
No,
people can't handle that part.
Yeah,
baby.
That's it.
Baby.
That's why people, because folks feel like they can't. An individual can't handle that. Can't handle that dark side. That dark side of the moon. I like to say. Everybody it looks all pretty on the light side, and you get to see all the craters and shit, but you don't want to go to the dark side.
Yeah. One thing that I'm enjoying about this show is we live in a society nowadays to where people are praising getting your lick back. They're pushing, you know, it's almost like it's more acceptable for you to get your lick back than to allow nature to operate how it's going to operate. And that's one of the reasons why I really wanted to have this discussion, because it's almost just an upsetting feeling how much people look for negativity in order to have a reason to get their lick back. And so, I mean,
think about it. They wrote a whole show. Wrote a song about it. It's when we start to Google and search songs, there's a few songs about getting your lick back. So you're right. But back to going to the conversation about accountability and your friends. You got some people, when they say birds of a feather flock together, you got some friends that are okay with that same bullshit and that same fuck shit. You can call them and say, I just went and slept with old girl. You remember that fine ass from the club out here? Oh man, dog, you did, man. That's what's up, man. High five. They okay in the fuck shit. So you got some people that gonna ride with the fuck shit, and that's not gonna say dog. You got a good ass woman at home, man.
Facts, yeah.
Like why you?
If you don't want to be with her, then go ahead and cut it short. But I ain't trying to hear that negativity, bro. Yep.
Yeah.
Not only that, it's not just the cheating part. It's just on anything. Oh, I'm finna roll up on these ops. Why? For what? Yeah. Oh, I'm finna go shoot up his house. For what?
Imagine if we had a better judge of character, if we had better external influences, we wouldn't need to get our lick back, because we wouldn't put ourselves in situations where the people around us that we love and care about hitting us. You know,
Yeah.
the people now, and then, like I said, there will be instances where maybe you are caught in the crossfires of one of their blows, but you'll know that it wasn't intended to you. You'll know that you were collateral damage in something, but that it
Yeah.
went to you, and then you can pardon whatever that hit was, you know. But yeah, imagine that we have a better judge of the people that we have around us. Imagine that we stop pardoning certain red flags and behaviors for the longevity of the relationship and start honoring what we know it is that we desire and what we know we deserve, and then start making the necessary adjustments, because as much as I love you, you do not fit this criteria. You are actually one of those birds of the feather that I'm trying to pluck, that I'm trying to get them feathers up out of me. And here you is, you know, enticing and enabling me to do this same behavior. If I start holding me accountable to the people that I'm allowing around me, the influences energetically that are around me, then maybe the people around me don't be hitting me, and then I don't need to get my lick back.
Facts, yeah.
Damn it. Well,
it all to me
But,
falls
like,
back to self-accountability. You know, we can make others responsible for us, but that's a luxury. I had a friend, and I can honestly say, and I don't mean it in a bad way, but the biggest turnoff to me for her was that she told me she needed an accountability partner. She wanted me to be that for her. And I'm like, you know, I'm a grown ass woman, and I don't need anybody to hold me accountable for my actions. And I don't want to have people around me that need to depend on somebody to hold them accountable for their actions. Baby, we stand on everything that we say we're gonna do. If it's said, it's done. If it's wanted, it is achieved. If it is desired, it is acquired. You know, I don't understand this not holding me. Why do you need me to wake up and ask you, did you do what you said you was gonna do? I know you did. The people around me, we take care of business. I don't need to call you.
Everybody not built like that, and that's where a lot of people need that strong person in their life to hold them accountable. Now,
and that's what
the flip side to that
is what we don't. And I won't say that. I won't say we don't need it, because it is a personal opinion of mine. But I believe that we don't, because that is where we form these codependent bonds.
But hold on. That's what I was about to get to. I said the flip side of that is, that's when they start seeking individuals who are like that, and that will wear down a strong individual quick.
We aren't meant to. The sun is a star, one of the brightest, but it is amongst other stars. The sun is what it is, and it gives what it gives to anything around it naturally. The sun doesn't have to come from the sun's post to go to another star and give it light. It is. And because it is, it does, and everything around it that is supposed to receive will. I don't have to come from my poach and hold you accountable. I don't have to be near you. All I have to do is show you what that is. Show you what that looks like by honoring it myself.
But
if you are in a proximity to me, you will witness this. But it is not for me to be near you so that you can have it at your own access, because you will become codependent of it. You will never develop it for yourself if you are expecting me to show you how to do it. I can show you by being it. The sun, we see the sun. It can show us anything it wants to do because we can see it, not because we can access it, not because we can call on it, not because when we low, we can say, sun, pick me up. The sun just is. And it does. And we are meant to be those. We are meant to be we have the energy of a million suns within us. We are meant to be, not do. All of the things that we are giving to other people are the things that we want someone to give to us, but we don't have to give it to them. We just have to give it to us. Be who we are. Naturally, you don't got to hold nobody accountable. Hold yourself accountable. And everybody that encounters you will experience accountability. You don't have to teach it to them. They will experience it energetically, because your energy stores accountability. When they touch you, they will receive accountability, because that is in the essence of you. You don't have to tell them that, teach them that, show them that. They will witness it. They will exchange that energy. Be who we are at your highest capacity. Honest, morale, just be that. And you don't have to teach it to anybody. Just be it. They will witness it. They will witness it. And that is their teaching, experiencing it. Not you coming off of your potion, letting somebody know everything that you know, because your story is not their story. So it may not register for them to say.
I'm glad you took the words out of my mouth.
Yeah. And that's why I'm big on if I speak it, if I say it, then I'm gonna follow through, no matter how uncomfortable.
Amen.
If I
Sorry,
say,
y'all know I be ranting. Sorry, I'm a little long-winded. I said.
no, that
And if
is
you
good
don't,
stuff.
I'm coming
Oh,
for you.
can we podcast tonight, please? Anyways, like I was saying,
We all
yeah,
podcasting. Just because we podcasting don't stop me from being your bestie. Thank you. Point blank closed. Anyway.
I forgot what I was saying.
Yeah, just let it go, dog. Just let it go.
I know you did.
Just let it go. Just ride with it.
Yeah.
Let it go. Yeah. But no, I honestly agree.
That was good. We didn't hear that. We need to hear it.
Like what? Definitely. Because like you said, even in the community where you go back to people snitching and stuff, people don't want you snitching. And then when it happens, when it's somebody in their family, they get hurt from something that's going on. All of a sudden, they want you to snitch, and then they mad at you because you didn't snitch.
Y'all know who did it.
Yeah, it's like pick a side. You can't just was anti-snitching, and now when your family is affected, now you don't. Now you want everybody to snitch, or you got that homeboy that you know is a deadbeat daddy and not doing what he's supposed to do. But you don't call him on his shit, even though you may not be. But you don't say, man, look, you know,
it's a whole nother show right there.
I'm gonna need you to get together because, like she said, you can see the fuck shit, and people are okay to fuck shit instead of saying, hey, I'm gonna need you to get your shit together, dog. Like I can't. I hear very few men check their homeboy over stuff when they're doing wrong. Like you said, the cheating. It will. I don't know if y'all remember, DA, if you remember, because I don't think DJ was on the episode they had where the guy was posted on Facebook and he had told he got to telling on his homeboy how he went to his wedding and they were out in the club and the dude was trying to cheat. He out there trying to cheat. And people were saying the best friend was in violation for being on the video and saying that he checked his homeboy about cheating because he was like, man, look, I done spent all this money on your wedding.
Yep.
You done introduce me to your wife. That's my sis. We got a bond. We cool. Yep. And now you out here cheating and you want me to be okay with you cheating and you cheating in front of me and I done spent all this money and I'm your friend. Yep. He was like, nah, dog, that ain't what we doing. And a lot of people called him a hater because he wasn't checking his friend. Because he checked his friend on him doing wrong. But you know, you're gonna always have a friend, and a lot of people have a friend that fuck shit. Oh man, go ahead, man. Yeah. No.
I feel like that is a way to do everything with that situation because the hater aspect of it, of course you're being a good friend by, speaking up and saying something, but it's the way that you do it that was really tacky for you to take it to the internet and make a public matter of something that is very intimate and private. You were invited to a very intimate affair and you made it this public expose because that's where it goes from self-defense to gratification. It would have been in the honor of this marriage and everything, had you not taken it to the internet. You did that for you. Now, you may have been offended. You may not have liked it, but you was getting your 15-minute fame off of somebody else's shame. And that is where the intent changes. Now, did you do that because you cared or did you do why? Because why would you take that to the internet? It's tacky. And it's intentions behind everything that people do. And so when it comes to getting your lick back, you pick and choose your battles because, sometimes something that I learned, like I said, because vengeance is fair and God will give you an energy to give to whoever deserves. And so I'm going to give y'all an example. One time I was in traffic and there was a car driving and I was just getting into learning energy transference. I was maybe in my second year of my journey, but I'm learning energy transference and I'm driving, it's a car and it cuts me off, but it almost hits me. And my kid's in the car. So naturally I'm pissed. Like, no, you didn't. It shifted my energy. So whoever was in that car, they had an energy attached to them. And they gave it to me right then and there. Boom, here, they gave me this energy. And now I'm bearing this frustration. And so I get to Walgreens. And when I'm in Walgreens, there's a woman in there. And she is an asshole. She right at the front desk where everybody come in. You can hear her giving everybody this hard, dry tone. She being real snippy. And instantly I'm just like, ugh. Come on, God. Now you just, and when I got to that lane, when it was time for me to check out, it came out of me. Hey, is you having a bad day? Because this is your job, and we might be having a bad day, and you will be the person that turns our bad day into a terrible day when you could be the person that changes it into a great day. I suggest that if this is your position, that you greet everybody that come into this door so that you can change the trajectory of our day instead of ruining it. And instantly it came out to her, because that was who that aggression that God gave me, that aggression to give to this woman. And then when I get back in the aisle, I walk to the aisle because I forgot something. And then there's another cashier, and he is in the back, and he was so kind. And so now he's getting this kindness, and he was just like, you don't know, I've just had the worst day, and I really appreciate you. And just recognizing how that energy was really transferred, and God, like, it don't go to this person. Now this person needs your grace. That person needs you to check their ass right quick, but this person needs your grace. Understanding where energy goes to. You don't even have to get your lick back, because sometimes that action is an action that is here to start another series of actions. And
I think I needed to hear that. I needed to hear that right now. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That appropriation, understanding, positioning, basically.
And handle everything in a sense to where now me and this lady ain't going back and forth. And I'm gonna tell you, hey, this is your job. We didn't tell you to come in here. This is what you signed up to do. You should greet these people, because you can make or break if we have a good day or not. You right here sending these people off at 8:30 in the morning, ruining their whole fucking morning. You shouldn't do that. You having a bad morning, you take that, you get it at the door. You know, and now she's realigned for everybody that comes in afterwards and greeting people, because you the one that deserved that aggression. God just gave it to me to get to you, because bitch, get your head together. Get your head together, because you out here passing this wicked energy on. Get your head together.
I guess I'm different, because I look at it like, when people do stuff and you react to it, now they have the power over you. Like, it's like we said earlier, emotional manipulation. Like, people walk around and be assholes, and then if you fire back at them, then they know how to push your buttons. You know
it's a weapon of choice, huh?
Yeah.
DJ's upstairs.
That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it.
I feel like it's a weapon of choice when it comes to actually taking your power. Sometimes your power lies in your authority, not your aggression. You can respond to a situation without it knocking you off your kilter. You know, you can address something without it taking your power. You actually stand in your authority to address something without being emotionally moved by it. Hey, watch your motherfucking mouth. And I'm not saying that from an angry place. I'm saying that from a place of power and respect. If you don't want a series of events to occur after this, you should watch your mouth. And there is nothing wrong with me saying that. Now, me responding back and, now that is when you take my power. But me standing in my authority and calling you out on your foolery, oh, baby, I will do it. And I pride myself in the grace and power that God has given me to articulate my emotions without letting those take over me. Baby, I'm gonna let you know how I feel without showing you how I feel, so that you can hear what the fuck I'm saying and recognize, oh, she means that. She is very serious about what she said. It isn't the me being upset. You mad? Cause no, baby, I'm not upset. I said what I said. That's what I said. You know.
All right, Delarice. I said what I said.
You can choose your battles.
Yeah, you do.
I got down. What's
you
the
got
name?
to think in a who
from Color Purple. Goddamn. Miss Sophia. That's it.
Yeah, because think about it. In that space, if she would have let them keep talking to her like that, she would have let them get away with talking to her like that, they would have kept doing it. Sometimes you got to remember and show somebody, like, I ain't your bitch. Like, it's one of them things, like, I ain't forgot my know-how, I forgot my want to. I ain't got to go fully left, but I do need to stand on what I'm saying so that you can respect me and know that I ain't the one for you to be playing with.
Exactly. Asserting yourself and your authority and power is something that we don't know how to do. And I just say we, just because some people are very emotionally mature and can, but the majority aren't. Because we can't process our emotions, it's hard for us to communicate them from a calm space. It's hard to let somebody know how we feel without those feelings coming out and taking over the conversation. You know, so it's one thing to overpower your emotions, to say how you feel, stand on how you feel without showing somebody how you feel. You don't got to show somebody how broke up you are on the inside to let them know, hey, that hurt. And I want you to know I'll never let you do no shit like that to me again. And it only take for you to say that. And then from now on, moving forward, they have no access to you. They know without a doubt that whatever she said, she freaking means. Now, whether she cussed me out or not, I understand how she feels because she told me, and then she stood 10 toes on it. I ain't talked to her since. She said it hurt, and she done fucking with me, and goddamn it, I ain't talked to her since. It hurt her, and she's not fucking with me anymore. And your actions will speak louder than your words, and your words don't have to be affected by how you feel. But we have to allow ourselves to grow to those places, and we don't. We won't talk about how we feel. We won't address emotions, and then we get into mentalities where we got to get our lick back, where we recognize you're playing this ego game with yourself. You're playing this game with your ego back and forth on how you're feeling and how you want somebody else to feel based off how you're feeling, as if your feelings matter more than theirs do, and they should now stop their emotions because you have a new emotion. You want them to feel how you feeling now, so fuck how they feel. You hurt me, so now I want you hurt. Forget that they just lost their grandma. Forget that they still processing their trauma. Forget that now I got to get my lick back. I got to hurt you too. Hurt people. And we got to recognize when our mentality is to get our lick back, it is because we are hurting. Acknowledge your hurt and then heal. Because you hit somebody because you hurt and don't help you at all.
Talk to them.
Baby. Ooh, she said, acknowledge your hurt and heal.
She is splitting weird.
I was still here. I heard everything, but my laptop died. I had to find the plug.
Black people.
Yes. Sorry.
Just wait. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let you make it. Okay, great. Man, this conversation right tonight was, when I say right on time and on fire, like, whoo, yeah. This was definitely a great topic. I picked it, by the way, but it's a great topic. But we gonna get ready to close out because we hitting about that hour and 16 mark. And you know, the other two people on here, they start getting hangry after a minute.
I'm already ready. Look. Let me show you. I'm already
It better
ready.
not be them packed. I was just gonna say, it better not be them packed. Look, do you see what I mean? Do you see? They armed with snacks.
Hangry. I see the hangry. I see the hangry.
Boy, I tell you. All right, so DA, you want to go and just do your outro for tonight?
No, it was good conversation. Good drop gems, drop knowledge, drop a lot of stuff in here. I mean, if y'all listening, if y'all missed it, if you missed it or not, go back and listen to something, because the more you listen, the more you figure or find things that you weren't catching, and give you the opportunity to catch it at that time. I mean, always learn, continue to learn.
All right. DJ.
Yeah, I mean, y'all can find me on all social platforms at _J_Uncle Life. That's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Hit me up. I go live. We go live, and we have great conversations over there as well. There's some projects that I'm working on. I'm not going to disclose too much information, but I feel like one of these projects particular, my friend Jess is going to have her hands in there, and it's going to grow. And thank you very much, Jess, for coming up, sharing all of this knowledge and wisdom, and just, having us look at things from a different perspective than what we usually do. And it's been great.
All right. So just give your outro in that. Go ahead and tell them how they can reach out and communicate and where they can find you.
And what you got going on.
Yeah.
I have a ton going on. I'm still in transition, if I can be 1,000% honest. And so, in this transition, I have so many different projects that are just kind of waiting, turtle head. They're waiting turtle head to get started. And so, you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Clubhouse at It's Just the Vibe. It's just underscore THAVIBE. But I have a lot of things going on as far as health and wellness, a lot of internal healing, raising your vibrations through chakra and energy clearing, basically. And so getting people healthy from the inside out. But yeah, I enjoy being here. I'm very grateful. This is my, like I said, this is my first time actually doing a podcast. It isn't my first invitation, but it is my first time actually doing it. And so I'm nervous, but it was really, really amazing. And I enjoyed it. And so thank you so much for having me.
You are welcome. So, I'm gonna give these flowers tonight. DJ, you did a damn good job getting a guest this week. I am you made my, like, this was really like the icing on my cake, because like literally, because like I told you, I've been following her for a long time. So this was just yeah, this was like the ending, a great ending to my day. So I appreciate you. I thank you for that, most definitely. I don't know how you gonna top this one though, but we gonna see. Um, so definitely, Jess, I definitely thank you. This has been, you have definitely added some great light to this episode. I definitely enjoyed it. Great conversation. I don't know what you talking about you being scared with this one project, but we gonna have to talk. We gonna have to talk about it, because we finna get you on out of that, and
For sure.
we, I got you. I got you. Real talk. I got you. But I definitely love this topic because, like DJ said, a lot of people are really pushing the get your lick back. And even with doing the research and posting this in a couple of groups, um, I can actually say a lot of people made the same comment. I want to say Sharetta said, where if I was younger, I've been and did that thing and made sure they felt it. But in the other part, some was just like, nah, I'm leaving. It wasn't a lot in the places that I have, but being on social media, the other part that wasn't asked, because it's clear and visible, everybody's like, get your lick back. Like I said, there's a few songs about getting that lick back. And a lot of times in life, some things are just better if you just walk away and don't give it that energy. Cause like we said, that low vibrational, man, you don't know how much that takes out of you, out of yours. You know, your aura changes when you dealing with low vibrational people that takes you down this road, and you got to get yourself back up. So sometimes it's just easier to walk away. You definitely have to know which battles to fight and which things to address. And a lot of times your absence has a bigger impact than anything. Your silence has a bigger impact than anything. You just gotta let them talk to themselves and do what they do and let they work it out. Cause yeah, a lot of times you don't think the universe, God, whoever you believe in is handling, and they got them over there in a whole little headlock like Debo. So you just gotta let the forces that be handle it and do what they do. So
Close with one thing.
sure, go
And
ahead.
it's to the look back topic, but it's just a closing. We are all very unique and very specific energies, and it is very hard to match your energy. So when you go into something trying to match an energy, trying to get your lick back, naturally you are lowering yourself to another person's frequency. You are unmatchable. You are unique. You are very intricately specific in your design, and so there is no way to match your energy when you go into a relationship, connection, anything intending for somebody to match you. You have already lowered yourself to someone else's image or idea of you. You are unmatchable. All you can do is bring your energy. Whatever you deserve will be attracted to whatever you give. But you don't ever have to match an energy. You don't ever have to get a lick back because your energy is unable to be matched. Anytime that you put yourself in that mindset, you take yourself from your sovereignty into somebody else's idea or perspective of you. so that you can match that energy.
Whew. So don't nothing else need to be said after that. We're gonna close out for tonight. Stay tuned next week. We got another bomb ass topic, and we will have some more guests on for this topic. And DJ been working on the guest part on that for this, because this was a topic that he had on his TikTok live last week that I was actually able to catch. And the topic was not only relatable, because I felt that shit on a few different levels. And I'm like, say, we doing this. Let's get, I want this one, I want that one, I want that one next week. Let's rock it. So
And yes, we will have you back.
Yes, I'm excited about next week's topic, because we like I said, I promised y'all 2024 we hitting them harder with these topics this year. Last year was a little rough. We had some changes, but this year we stepping out in a different form and coming with some different topics. So get your boxing gloves ready, because we in this thing. So definitely also look out, because Jess will be back.
Whenever you want me, I would love something.
So throwing that out there. But y'all definitely be safe. If y'all haven't, like, subscribe, share, bring somebody in. But definitely share with your friends. Bring some more folks in to check this out, to be a part. Like I said, we building a community of folks. I'm thankful for my podcast community. I seen when my big bro checked in earlier, and I greatly appreciate. I'm also he kidnapped me onto his podcast. So of course, y'all know on Wednesdays y'all can check me out with the Evening Rush. And then of course, I got my baby, because this is my baby. I'm over here with these two Libras that drive me crazy on Friday. So definitely check. Like I said, we're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Family checks in. I definitely appreciate y'all on that. And then we got the audio on Pandora, Spotify, all those different avenues. But definitely check us out. And on that note, we are out. Much love and be safe.
Yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please, none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do?